We can do clutch player of the year. I don't care about this award at all.
Cool. All right, clutch player of the year. I'll first go with Anthony Edwards because I was thinking about players that you want with the ball in the hand, and Timberwolves definitely going to have a spotlight on them because they just keep losing players, and somehow they keep getting into the Western Conference Finals. Anthony Edwards, one of the new faces of the league. He's my first favorite, and then I would say as another favorite, I will say Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, how many times did you see him have the ball at the end of the game and just know what he's doing, get to his spot, turn around, sink it beautifully? Just I couldn't have written it any better. And obviously the Thunder are the favorites to win again. And I feel like the only reason why he might not win is because you need to be in for clutch time to count. You have to be kind of in close games, and the Thunder
Right.
aren't in a lot of close games. But I remember, I feel like this year they will come down a little bit.
My number one player I have is Kevin Durant of the Rockets. I think that the Rockets' big, issue last season was half court offense and scoring in the half court. And that's obviously very, very important when it comes to clutch time. And I think, Kevin Durant, people often say the best scorer of this generation, maybe of all time. The guy can just score whenever he wants. And I think when we get into close game situations, he is going to be the player that has the ball down the stretch. And I can't imagine why he wouldn't score most of the time because that's what he does. And my number two spot was Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson, I think, had so many clutch moments for the Knicks. When they get into those close game situations, he'll be the guy that has the ball, and he is a shooter more than a playmaker, and I think he'll shoot a lot, and I think he'll make a lot.
For my underdog, I picked Tyrese Maxey. I feel like the Sixers will have a lot of clutch time games because they are the 76ers. Who knows if he's going to be healthy enough? I really hope so.
My dark horse is not that much of a dark horse, but I just thought it was a player that in the playoffs we think of as this kind of big time player, but it doesn't really happen in the regular season. I feel like he kind of gets overlooked because the rest of the team is really good. But I think in terms of, clutch time offense, this is the player that, you want the ball to have in your hands. And that player is Donovan Mitchell and my other position because he's just going to be the guy that has the ball down the stretch and makes those plays for them.